Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are joining from. So the first thing I want you to understand is that life is already perfect and complete. There's hardly any improvement needed in this. The improvement, enhancement, enlightenment, completion, all that is needed by the mind. Mind is the problem, mind is the solution. Right? Mind is the problem, mind is the solution. So when you were in mother's womb, you did not necessarily have an idea about I, mind on a conscious way, in a conscious manner, on the conscious level. But the idea was building up anyway. So everything your mother and father were saying, thinking and feeling was embedded into your awareness because you did not have an identity called, separate identity called I, me, mine. You were only the receiver of everything your mother, father was thinking, feeling and doing and saying. Nation is embedded in you. That was the contract. You may refer to it as karma. You earned that mother and father. You just don't remember why you earned them, why you chose them. You cannot remember. But my sincere wish is that one of these days you'll be awake and wide awake and you will remember for what exact purpose you were born to that mother and father. Now you feel like you are a victim of your situations, victim of your thoughts and ideas, life situation outside of you, external conditions. Because that's exactly what your mother, father also felt. How would you know better? You're doing the same. Unless you break completely from all those borrowings as thoughts, ideas, beliefs, energy that was handed over to you and you just happily received it because you had no choice. Unless you break through completely, you will never know who you really are. Who you really are, you will never be able to be the greatest mother, father to your children, how much ever you try. You're only passing down memory. You're passing down memories handed over to you by your parents to your children. You don't do anything else. All memories about relationships, money, how to live life, how to be, how not to be, you're just handing over garbage. And you expect a better world. what is this important message I wanted to give all mothers? I certainly see there are mothers and fathers both online, and certainly both men and women will watch this video like afterwards too. Mothers or ladies out there, learn to mind your business. You gotta learn how to mind your own business before you start minding your children's business or husband's business. Like, mind your business. I haven't seen, at least in our culture in Sri Lanka, I haven't seen with all love and respect to all these beautiful women out there, okay? I say it with a smile. We don't, laugh at this whole thing. If you're having a serious face out there, change it, smile. Please press some smiley faces here. Take it lightly, okay? Because none of us gonna leave this world alive, so don't have serious faces, just chill. Chill. Chill is my advice. Chill is my style. Right? Like, because there's absolutely nothing serious going on in this thing called life. So don't make long faces. So press some smiley faces from your children, your loved ones, environment, Mother Nature, and employees, associates, friends. So how much ever you put an effort, you put loads of conscious efforts to sort of put things right. Put things right. That's what many women are doing, right? Many mothers are doing at home. Putting things right, morning to evening, correcting as if she knows everything right. I wonder if our own mothers ever knew what was right for that matter. No, you gotta understand that you don't know first. So, you know from where I operate all the time, specifically since 2019 November, that I don't know a thing. I don't know. Every time you know something, you have to die to that. You have to let go to that content, mind content. That's not the truth. That's an idea about what's going on. Then you're open to infinite life next moment. So, mothers, you got to mind your own business before you start minding the business of your children, business of your husband or spouse. You got to learn to mind your business. What is the business that I'm talking about? Minding the business here, that means the thoughts in your mind. Thoughts in your mind. Then emotions in your heart. Like in your heart, you really have to have good feeling, happy emotions in your heart center. Love, not fear. Many women are living in fear. They can't love. You try to love, you can't. You keep spreading your fear like a venom to the world. You don't even know. Because you're not happy with yourself first. That's what I'm saying. A woman first, a mother first must learn to be really happy with herself. And she got to start from somewhere. But how can she know that? Because she doesn't have a role model. Even the friends and so-called good friends, best buddies, teachers, associates, there are no role models. Because everyone's pretending to be happy, especially on social media, let's say. The biggest problem is that we did not see our mother. Let's say I'm talking for the female energy here, right? For men, it's their father. So if you have not your first male or female role model, first role model in your life, if you haven't seen the mental model of happiness, balance, harmony, enlightenment, certainly not. It's okay. But if you haven't seen that, how can you learn it? You got to learn it from somewhere. That's why people like us are created in this universe. So hopefully people who surrender and connect with us can learn these mental models, and they can bring that happiness into their families, into their life. So minding the business is first getting your thoughts sorted out first thing in the morning. So I like to share my first thought in the morning, first thing in the morning, as I wake up and as I put my head into pillow to sleep. I think the word thank you. Just thank you. Thanking not a particular thing or a person. Just thank you for the life. Try and do that. Put some effort. Persevere. The quality of the first thought that occupies your mind determines the quality of the life you live rest of the day. The quality of the thought you put in at the night when you're about to sleep determines the quality of the sleep and the quality of waking up experience. Unless you have learned how to navigate this matrix with your will, unless you have learned to deal with both good and bad, dark and light, until you come to that level of personal mastery, you got to have some techniques working for you. So beautiful sisters out there, the mothers of biological children. This is a message from a cosmic mother, let's put it that way. We all are children. So that if you take a family of ants, they are children. All of them are children of a mother, father. So if you take a family of birds, a particular species of birds, or just a flock of birds, children. You take any type of animals on planet of Earth, they are children of a particular a parent, a family. So all of us are finally, at the end of the day, as human beings, we are one family. We are all children. And if we are all children, who's the mother, father? That's nature, Mother Earth. Maybe the son could be the father, right? So we are part of nature. So you got to remind yourself quite often that if you think happy thoughts and if you carry happy feelings in your heart, and if you learn to sustain it 24 hours continuously, somehow persevere without trying to fix your children or spouse or things outside of you, you keep fixing yourself, like continuously you keep doing that. You sustain your attention inwards and you keep somehow the energy working for you rather than for someone else, even if it was your children, right? Do this experiment. Already some of you have been in contact with me. Actually, some are very new to me. They have not even met me, but they have connected with me and have received help distantly, and they admit the impact of that help in their families. All effort you are trying to put to fix your children or spouse or anyone outside of you, bound to fail. It's not gonna give you any result. It will make your life joyful, like I'm having some joyful time connecting with you right now. I'm not having any expectations. I'm just singing my song. That's it. I feel like I love talking once in a while. I show up as with this new identity, new me, and I share. The life flows effortlessly. Problem is the mind, solution is also the mind. So what am I doing? I'm just giving some ideas and thoughts, challenging your mind already, so that you can begin to really question those ideas and thoughts. Unless you question, unless you challenge, you're not going to go to the next level of awareness. In fact, that's the role of teachers as well. We got to challenge it. You may not like us, and it's okay. You may not like us for saying certain things in certain ways because it hurts you. So if whatever we are saying here hurts you in some way, okay? You get agitated, you feel annoyed with me, or you feel like, oh, I don't want to listen to her, some kind of feeling like that. That is because you have hardwired, bad conditioning. You have some, deep-rooted belief systems and conditioning that's kind of challenged. So usually the response when we are challenged for something we believe as right is anger, right? Like, oh, don't do that, I don't like it. We feel repelled, we feel like, oh, we on guard. However, someday someone will challenge your beliefs anyway. It all happens to all of us. As long as you have this life will go on challenging us. People will go on challenging us. Your children will go on challenging you. Your spouse will go on challenging you. Your students will go on challenging you. But that is exactly how we evolve as humans. So take it easy. If whatever I said has sort of, disturbed you in some way, some discomfort, I would say, congratulations. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. We are here to disturb the waters, by the way. Yeah. Our role as teachers is to disturb the waters, the consciousness, the thought processes. Unless we challenge it and disturb it a bit, it won't come into the next level of awareness. The new equilibrium is really needed for 2021. I am future today. If you see what's going to happen for 2021, you're not going to be like that. You'll be putting much more effort to heal your thoughts, bring unconditional love into your heart, and many ways to take care of your life force energy. And as a human being, just learning to be happy, chill, cool, relaxed. Let's say the thoughts and ideas and all conditionings are challenged. You will know how to take it in. You'll be okay. You won't have a serious long face. And now I have to say something for the men watching this. I can see several men also watching this, and certainly many fathers and men will also watch this later on. Now, my beloved brothers, your job is not to make the woman in your life happy, okay? You can never make a woman happy. Don't try to do that. You're going to continuously fail, miserably fail, and then you will keep feeling like a less than a man. Alright? You will continuously, just like your father felt, grandfather felt, great-great-grandfather felt, and brothers and uncles felt that long, stressed out, zombie face and tight muscles in your face. No smile. Right? You will hold your heart. You will freeze your heart. Not being able to really love because you feel less than a man, because the woman in your life is not happy because of you. They keep complaining. So my brothers out there, I want you to hear me out very clearly. You're not responsible to make us happy, alright? It's your job to make your life in order and to make yourself happy and so wonderful in a way that the women in your life will begin to feel very safe and comfortable to be themselves. That's all. That's it. Okay? So, how much ever, if you're trying to make a woman happy, without you knowing what happiness and love in your heart, what it means to be really content as a human being, if you don't know that, if you haven't learned it from your father, from your great-grandfather, from any other male role model, you will only keep failing. You also have to learn the art and science of bringing balance on your own. A happy individual, a balanced individual. And your male energy will give so much of security for the woman in your life, or the women in your life, if you love many women, alright? Of course, you're a man, you're bound to love many women, of course, that's your role. Your mother, your sister, your daughter, your wife, and many girlfriends. That's how it is, right? A man has to have that wonderful energy that many women must feel safe. And for my beloved sisters, I shared a lot of the content today for all the female energy out there. Mind your business first. That's a way. We are ready to teach if you are ready to learn. We are ready to teach if you are ready to learn. No man in this ever history was able to make another human being happy unless they learn how to make themselves happy. We hold others as excuse for our own unhappiness. We just hold others responsible for our own unhappiness or sometimes happiness. Very dangerous. If you hold someone else responsible for your happiness, you are in a very bad place. That much I can tell you. Because when that person stops doing what they are doing, you will be unhappy. That's a very bad place to be. That's conditional living. That's what we learn from genealogically. That's what we learn from mother, father, and the ancestry taught us that model of living. It's not liberating. It's imprisoning. We are here to break those imprisonments, which is here, and then in your heart and in your energy field. Our job. That's why I did not die in 2019 when I had the choice to die. I don't know. Alright, I have the freedom, I have the choice to come back. I can play full now. Earlier I was playing the conditioning of my mother, father, ancestry, school, social conditioning, religious conditioning. Hello, big one. Not gonna talk today. Right? I was living it. I said like, no, this time it's my life. On my terms, 100%. It's a new movie. So I'm here to kind of give you those thoughts and ideas, kind of little punch and energy for you to reflect what it means to live life differently and really to be happy unconditionally. A man and a woman comes together only to biologically connect. A man and a woman biologically, that structure is there for perpetuation. That's it. Don't make it so extra other than what it is. That's the problem. You start attaching all wonderful emotions that you can have on your own to this connection. And then you teach your children also to live life like that way. You became a victim of your parents' conditioning, and then your children become victims of your conditioning. No one is really happy and free. It's a sad society, sad world, sad country, and a lot of problems. And solutions also possible. We are here to tell you that it's possible to break free. You want your loved ones to be happy, you want your children to be happy, you want to have a wonderful life. That's it. At the end of the day, with or without certain things, you want to be happy. So work on yourself, be happy now. I send you lots of love and blessings. JayaShri Maathaa. Signing off for the day. Look forward connecting with you. Much love.